South of Denver and Littleton, on the grounds of the U.S. Air Force Academy, there sits an actual B-52 bomber. The plaque underneath it proudly proclaims that this plane killed Vietnamese people on Christmas Eve, 1972. It was the largest bombing campaign of the Vietnam War. Just outside Denver is Rocky Flats, the largest plutonium weapons-making factory in the world, and now a massive radioactive dump. A few miles away, buried inside a mountain, is NORAD, which oversees our nuclear missiles, many of which dot the Colorado landscape. And once a month, Lockheed transports one of its rockets with its Pentagon payload through the streets of Littleton, passing nearby Columbine High School on its way to an Air Force base on the other side of Denver. The rockets are transported in the middle of the night, while the children of Columbine are asleep.
"22 NATO missiles fell on the village Bogutovac near Kraljevo. Deadly cargo was dropped on the residential part of the village."
We're striking hard at Serbia's machinery of repression while making a deliberate effort to minimize harm to innocent people.
On the hit list were local hospital and primary school.
We all know there has been a terrible shooting at a high school in Littleton, Colorado. I hope the American people will be praying for the students, the parents, and the teachers. And we'll wait for events to unfold, and then there'll be more to say.
Jefferson County 911. Yeah, there's something going on at Columbine High School. Someone's shooting at that. Do you know if anybody's injured? Yes. They've got pipe bombs, Uzis, you name it, buddy.
You're shitting me.
I'm not. A student hit in the spine at Columbine. Okay. We've got another kid on shot in the head. He's shot in the head. Jefferson County Sheriff's Office.
We have automatic weapons, okay?
Yes.
All right. Can you guys send lots and lots of paramedics? So he's still under an attack?
Yes, sir. The school is still under attack.
We got a couple kids out in the hall that are shot, so they're trying to get to them. And do not let anybody else in until we tell them to.
Jefferson County 911. Hi, it's Izzy Povich at NBC News. Yes. We're calling about the school shooting. We're on the air live right now on MSNBC. Yes. Can I, is that something you could just literally, I could patch you through to my control room and you could tell us on the air? Okay, literally, I can put you through right now. I understand that.
Now they said he's gone to the library. He's in the building.
Okay, he's gone to the library. He's in the building.
Hi, this is Stephanie Phillips from Dateline. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Fine, thanks. I love your show.
Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you.
I watch it every night. Thank you. You're welcome.
Jefferson County 911.
Yes, I am a teacher at Columbine High School. There is a student here with a gun. He has shot out a window.
Okay, has anybody been injured, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and the school is in a panic, and I'm in the library. I've got students down under the tables, kids. Heads under the tables. I saw a student outside. I was in hall duty. Oh, dear God. Okay, I was on hall duty. I saw a gun. I said, what's going on out there? And he turned the gun straight at us and shot. And my God, the window went out. And the kid standing there with me, I think he got hit.
We've got help on the way, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Stay in the line with me.
Oh, God.
He's shooting in the library right now. He's firing shots from the library. Firing shots in the library. On our way. Do we need to leave? Okay, hold on here.
They just shot somebody inside the cafeteria. I'm going to have to try and get out of here and call you back.
Okay. Call them people. Try to find out where I'm supposed to go. And put me on hold for a second now. Hi, it's Wendy at CNN still. Oh, hi, Wendy. We're just taking names and numbers right now for the press. Okay. After you? Okay, because Fox has somebody on now. Huh? Fox has somebody from your office. I know. We've talked to a whole bunch of people, and it's just, you can only do so many because we got so many more calls coming in.
I got to get to my daughter at Columbine. I've been trying for an hour. I can't get anywhere near there. I got to get information. Sir?
Okay, calm down, okay?
Well, I think we're entitled to information as parents on where our children are.
We have a lot of units out there right now.
Tell me I can't get anywhere near it. I want to find out how to get in touch with my daughter. How do I get information on my daughter?
I don't have any of that information right now. I have.
Why in the hell not? Get over now. My son is Eric Harris, and I'm afraid that he might be involved in the shooting at Columbine High School.
It involves how?
He's a member of what they're calling the French Coat Mafia.
Have you spoke with your son today, Mr. Harris?
No, I haven't. Have they picked up anybody yet? Or
They're still looking for suspects. Your son is with who? What gang?
Well, they're calling them the Trench Coat Mafia. I just heard that term on TV.
Stay low, because if you try to leave, I don't want you to get shot, okay? Stay very low and quiet. Tell he said stay low and quiet. Stay right here.
the shooting was over, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold had killed 12 students and 1 teacher. Dozens of others were wounded by the over 900 rounds of ammo that were fired. It is believed that the guns that they used were all legally purchased at stores and gun shows, and many of the bullets were bought at the Littleton Kmart just down the street.
Harris's diary also detailed ideas about hijacking an airplane and crashing it into New York City. Some may characterize that as fantasy.
In the end, they turned the guns on themselves.
And then he came into the library and shot everybody around me, then put a gun to my head and asked if we all wanted to die. And we started hearing shots in the hall, and then they came in and they all told us to get under the desk, and we all got under the desk, and then they just started coming in the library and opening fire, and I just started screaming and crying and telling them not to shoot me. And so we shot the girl. She shot her in the head in front of me, and he shot the black kid because he was black.